Okay guys, I'm getting ready to excavate and try to get some of these stumps up and out of the ground here. I cleared this out a couple of weeks ago. I'd say probably about a month and a half ago actually. It used to look like this, straight woods. And this is gonna be part of my driveway. I'm just trying to make it bigger. And we'll see what we can do to make this thing, get these stumps out, get this thing going. So I had a old camper trailer I was going to use for hauling logs and stuff, but it was all bent up and rusted, so I'm going to end up taking this thing to the scrap pile. So I got some other scrap stuff to take with it. But yeah, so we're going to dig up some of these roots. I already dug up some of them that were right here. As you can see, there was like 3 or 4 big ones, and I mean they were big. They're up there, really big boulder up there behind the tree there, right? Somewhere right there, yeah. So, but we got a tree stump that's out here, and there's a bunch of tree stumps, and they're pretty big, and they're unfortunately they're maple trees, so their roots really spanned pretty good. And we're gonna see if we can go ahead and see if we can dig something up. Let's see how it goes. Thing's not very fast, so this was all straight woods, like really big trees like you see across the way over there. And so there's like tons of roots and small trees and stuff. We're just gonna tear it out and get rid of these roots. Some of these small trees. Big down there. different attachments. There's quite a few different attachments that I can get for this thing. I'm not quite there yet, but I will be getting the auger. There's like a 10-piece kit that you can get for like a couple $1,000. So I will be probably purchasing that. Because man, I sure could use like the grading bucket and the augers to put in some posts and stuff. So, and some of the videos you guys seen that I posted earlier a couple weeks ago with the sawmill, I'm going to be building a shop back there, and I really would like to have the auger to put in some pilings that would make it really nice instead of having to dig it with a bucket. But we'll see how things go. Slowly get there. We'll just keep buying things and getting things in order as we go. Alright, let's see here. Blade down on this thing, it could be really jerky, like it'll bounce you around a bit, or if you get stuck on a hill kind of deal, you want to make sure your blade is down. Like the rake part, if I had the rake bucket, that would probably do pretty good in here until I got to a stump anyways. I do have a stump right here. It looks like an old cherry tree. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. But we're going to snatch it out, see how this goes. You guys can see it or not. I'm going to get it set here. I don't know if I can just grab it and pick it up. For a mini excavator, I mean, this thing's kind of pretty strong. It's a lot of fun. Anybody who does not have one, has property or off-grid, man, I highly recommend it. I've been off-grid for, I don't know, 16 years or so, something like that, for a while. And I didn't get this until just recently. And I don't know what I was thinking, why I didn't get one before. Sure would have been nice. I did everything by hand like old school. So it was a lot of work for me. Usually I'll throw it in a pile and I'll burn it, but right now we have a burn ban on in Minnesota. There's huge forest fires going on right now that's not far from me. It's kind of scary, really. I feel for all the people out there who have stuff that's getting burnt, all their land and property and stuff. It's a shame, really. probably gonna go get some firewood, some logs here pretty soon. I see them all over the place, so I'm probably gonna use the excavator and that big trailer right there that I just picked up. I got a really good deal on it, so I think I paid like 500 bucks for it, and I was like, that's awesome. So now I can go get firewood. I'll probably use the excavator to go get it too. So we're going to be doing not just excavating and building on the property, but we will be doing some firewood and building barns. I have so many projects that it's crazy. It's just crazy. So if you ever plan on going off grid, you better plan on having a serious amount of projects and a lot of hands if you have it, or an excavator. I mean, it's a saver, man. So taking the top off just a little bit. Yeah, so what I was saying is I can't do any fires until winter time. So I have a few big piles back there. You guys seen in some of the videos I posted, where the shop's gonna go. We got a big barn to build too, so that'll probably be coming up. Going to be doing a lot of sawmilling. So I got a Woodland Mills 26-inch sawmill. It'll do 16-foot lumber, and we're going to be doing that for the barn and for the shop to get built. So that'll be coming up, and we have a serious amount of land clearing to do, about 4 acres over or so, back behind the house and back by where the barn is going to go. I want to put a pond in. So I have an artesian well, and we're going to run the artesian well into it. So it'll be crystal clear, really blue, cool looking water. So we'll film all that too. I think that'd be kind of neat. I think you guys would like that. If you guys like to see some more projects on the homestead and some more excavating, just leave a comment. If you guys got questions, I mean, I've been doing this stuff for a long time. I hooked up solar. I run off solar, you know. So if any of you guys are new to homesteading, got any questions or anything like that, if I can help, I'm more than willing to. I like doing this kind of stuff. It's fun. It keeps me busy. It's kind of cool, honestly. You don't mind work. So yeah, that's freaking awesome. I have a lot of fun with it. Earlier today I posted a short video you guys can go check out down on my profile there. My track came off. I've had it come off before. It's not uncommon. I just don't pay attention. I'm kind of rammy, and sometimes you get rocks stuck up inside of the track and they'll pop off. Sometimes you can just pop it right back on. Sometimes sometimes you can't. You gotta lift it up. I just use the front bucket and I'll lift it right up and I'll take it apart. Really all you need is a crescent wrench. You can tear it apart and put it on. It takes, I don't know, for me to take one and put it, if it comes completely off,
I can do it about maybe 20 minutes tops. So it doesn't take too long. But if you ever own one of these, I suggest that you know how to work on your own stuff. Because I'm sure if you had to pay somebody, it'd probably be kind of expensive. But I do all my maintenance myself. I try to keep everything lubed up and oils changed and so forth. Like a giant rake. I'm just scraping off the top 2 inches or so. Any of you in the area near me, if you like to get some of your property cleared off or something, I like doing barter. I do a lot of trades with people all the time. Not everybody has a ton of money to be able to do the things they like to get done, so, but they have things. They like to trade stuff off, so I'll do trades. Depends on what you have, but I'm willing to do it. You guys don't mind, hit the follow button, hit the like, share, help me out, helps with the content. I can keep producing more. I have a lot to do and a lot of upcoming stuff, so if you guys are interested, if you'd like to see what's going on, then hit that follow button. I'd appreciate it, it would help out a lot. And thank you in advance.
already cleared out right there to there anyways. That's a start. So just want to say appreciate you guys watching, and I'll have some more videos coming. Been a long day today, so I'm ready to hang it up, but we'll get some more work done. Thanks for watching, guys.